Hello Scorpio, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that is on your mind currently. What's going on? How are they feeling towards this? How are you feeling? Let's get into it. Scorpio and their person. Person on their mind right now. What is going on? I'm just going to say I'm feeling like a sense of anxiety. Yeah, I'm feeling like a sense of, there's like, the energy is like the era you're in right now is less than desirable. You're kind of waiting for a new phase of life. Yes, you have some stuck energy here. For some of you, this could be due to a financial situation that didn't quite work in your favor. Something to do, for some of you, it's something to do with a job. Someone, like a really toxic boss for a couple of you. That's just a really, really random message, but what I'm getting from this is anxiety. You're feeling very, very heartbroken, very, very sad, due to somebody who was not giving. There's a past situation here where somebody was not giving what they should have to this, and that could have actually lowered your finances in some way, shape, or form. Okay, how does this past person feel at the deepest level about Scorpio? I feel like there was just a streak of bad luck for some of you recently is what I'm getting. How this person feels about you at the deepest level, they feel very much like you're a very emotional person, and they don't feel like they can match those same emotions that you sort of give out to the world. You could be dealing with an earth sign because there's quite a few pentacles reversed here. This could be somebody who's primarily, or who was primarily, money focused, but when it comes to opening up emotionally, like about love, things that they're feeling within the connection, it's like this person would get stuck. They had a really hard time being emotionally open, emotionally vulnerable. I feel like for many of you here, you found out about a betrayal. Somehow, some way, it's like you figured it out, that this person was giving to other connections. And I feel like you took all that love that you have to give Scorpio and you went, snatched it right back. Put it right back into yourself. Okay. How does Scorpio feel about this person at the deepest level? Restless. Can't stop thinking about it. You can't stop thinking about how this person really lowered you to the vibrational state of not even believing in yourself anymore for many of you. Yeah, you're ready to move on towards something brand new. You're like you're completely ready for a new beginning. You're overthinking about this past situation. I feel like the betrayal that was here kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, right? Left a bad taste in your mouth just in general, because not only did they not give to this emotionally, or it's like they took you emotionally for granted. Not only that, but they lowered your vibration to the point where in your own life, in your own business, whatever you're trying to manifest here, it's like before this person came along, you were perfectly okay. You were perfectly happy on your own, living your life. You could have been traveling a lot, just in a really good space, and now you're in an era of like, shit, I want the tables to turn, right? I want something to move. It's stuck. The energy is very, very stuck right now. I want something to move, but you're ready for something brand new. Many of you are just extremely restless that you let this person get to you as much as you did. We all do it. We all do it. You're wanting something that's going to add to your life, though, not going to take away. You know that you're manifesting huge things in your life, and that anyone who works with you will be lucky, but anyone who's going to be with you, just in general, will be very, very lucky. I don't feel like you're tolerating any player behavior. I just saw the Knight of Wands. That is not something that you're going to tolerate in your life anymore, because you actually want to take action towards what you were trying to manifest here. For many of you, it's going to be whatever was sort of diminished, right? Whatever the energy of this person, whatever goal you had here that was making you feel very, very prosperous and abundant, it's like the energy of this person being in your life really lowered your vibration to the point where it could have affected whatever project, whatever business, whatever that is. They could have affected you getting your pentacles, but so much more than just about money. This person affected the way you felt about yourself. Right? This person really affected your self-confidence levels. how you feel about yourself because they wouldn't open up. This is the energy of somebody who was hiding something and you found out about it, the strong energy of betrayal. For many of you, you're saying, if I could just turn back time and go back. And I know, sometimes I'm like, man, if I could do that over again, whew, how different would that be, right? But unfortunately, that's the beautiful. And I know that that's a paradox. Unfortunately, that is the beautiful part of life, is we can't go back and redo things. You know, sometimes they're meant to happen exactly how they're meant to happen. I feel like however you found out about this betrayal or what this person was up to, it was a little shocking. It was almost like a shock to your nervous system because we have the Hangman, right? Stuck energy, but you're about to come out of this restless energy. You're about to take action towards whatever it was that you were building before this person came in and kind of dimmed your light a little bit. I'm seeing you getting into a very, very vibrationally happy state of mind, which is ultimately going to help you manifest. Sometimes it works like that too. It's really weird. The moment we cut the cord to any connections in our life, that can be friends, family, relationships, even our own beliefs, sometimes we have to cut the cord on those. Whenever we're strong and we can cut those provincial cords, the universe will reward us a lot of times, right? And I feel like you're right in that in-between space. You're right in that in-between space of like overthinking this past situation, thinking about how they really just kind of diminished what it was that you had going on here. Just their vibration lowered yours, you know? But you're right in between that state of that and extreme happiness for something that you're manifesting here. I am getting for many of you with this Ace of Wands here, there's somebody in your energy field that you're really attracted to right now. Let's get more on that person. Who is Scorpio extremely attracted to right now? What's this Ace of Wands? Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of you may be wanting to get back out there physically, but it's like, be careful with that, right? Because anytime we sort of want to, I'm not going to say rebound, but anytime we do try to step out and date again when we're not fully healed from a past situation, it can look a lot like this. You'll be out with someone new, you'll realize that, oh shit, they're not what I thought, they're not this past person, and that's when that sting can come back. It can really diminish a lot of the healing we've done if we try to rebound with another person, because you'll be out with that new person and you'll just be comparing them to the past person, even if the past person wasn't what you wanted, right? You're still going to take all of the good things that past person had and do the comparison game. It's a human emotion that we all feel. Just be really careful of that, because like I said, that can really put you back into the mode of having to heal, right? It looks like, Scorpio, you've been through enough here with this past person. So the advice, I'm going to pull some advice cards, but the advice I'm going to give you is really try to keep on your healing journey. Many of you are on a healing journey from this past person who betrayed you, broke your heart, diminished your light from your life, right? Until you're able to get that light fully back. And you'll feel it. You can always feel it. Just energetically, yes. You're right there. You're about to go from the sun reverse, like just a little bit sticky, bad energy residing, but you're getting that off. Like metaphorically, you're wiping off the residue from the past. But I do feel like you're still in the stage of wiping the dirt off his shoulder, right? You're still in that stage, but you're headed for that. You're here now, the sun reverse. A little bit dimmer, you're not quite at the vibrational state where you're going to manifest the love of your life or where you're going to manifest a truly great business, but you are right there. You are right there, and the reason you're right there is because you've done a lot of the healing work of this past situation, you know, and healing can look like a lot like this. One day you realize you had an epiphany, oh my God, my business hasn't really flourished since this person came into my life, and now it's taking off again now that I cut the cord. And that's when you thank the universe, right? Thank you, universe, for showing me the way, for guiding me. And it's very much the energy of like, now you're seeing things for what it is. I am strongly getting for many of you, you're itching to get back out there. Like I said, though, a lot of times that can do more harm than good. You know, a lot of times that can really lower our vibration. That can make us feel just a little bit worse. It can slow down our manifestations because when we start the comparison game if we're not fully healed from the past. So that is the advice, Scorpio. Really trying to make sure that you're healed from the past situation. Let's get one more piece of advice. Oh, yes. Okay. Make sure that when it comes to anyone new, don't ignore the red flags, right? Sort of call it like you see it, because the last thing that you want is to have a repeat version of the energy that this past person brought into your life. But the main advice here is just keep on that healing journey. Keep right on that healing journey, because you're almost there. Your vibration is almost, I feel like for many of you, it's like you're halfway healed. You got a little bit more ways to go. Even if you don't feel like that, that's why you're itching to get back out there, right? You get that little itch, but the universe is saying just slow down, hold on a minute, just a little bit more time. They're cooking some stuff up still for you up there in the sky, right? But your manifestation, I'm getting for many of you, your manifestation when it came to what you were building in the past here is about to come in, but it's more than that. You're also going to experience love. And a lot of times when we step into our purpose, what we're supposed to be doing, the universe can send in like our person, love as a gift. It truly can be a gift from the universe for stepping into our passion. And it's really weird. Anytime the universe gifts us something, it never looks like how our ego brain thinks it should. And I think that that's wonderfully romantic in this game that we call life. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time.